Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo. Halloween is hitting the shelves at my Walmart and I'm taking you with me. Let's go shopping. So this year Halloween hit my store before fall. So let's take a look at everything. They have a few different collections this year. The first few things will be lots of black and white. Now this little bat pillow actually has the texture of a towel, as does the skull. And then of course, Home Sweet Home in a coffin. For $4.24, they have two galvanized signs, the skull and pumpkin. And I thought this was really pretty, just under $7. It's a boxed glass sign in Happy Halloween. For $3.84, they did a few decorative plates. The first few are skulls as well as an owl, and those have sort of a gold background. The clock with the spider on it and the skeleton hand are more of a creamy color. They also did a really cool raven on a skull. Speaking of skulls, they did this sort of mercury glass skull for $3.84 in a burgundy and purple. Lots of little votive holders with skeleton hands in a white and gray for $2.97. And for $2.24, they have quite a few decorative figurines to choose from. For just under $5, they did a ceramic spells book with a bright gold spider on it. And this piece that is not my style, but it's really pretty. Just a skull on a trick-or-treat book, but the roses on top are absolutely gorgeous. They brought back the little ceramic hand votive holders for just under $5 in black and gold, and also in black and gold for $3.66. They did two taper candle holders. Quite a few plastic bugs, no prices on these, but I did find a spider, a scorpion, and a few beetles. They also did three hanging canvas pieces in this collection, the black in gold and these two in burlap that I think are adorable for just under $5 in the skeleton and owl. For $7.98, they did two glass pieces, a skeleton and these butterflies, and they seem to follow you around the room. Just be warned. And for just under $5, they have three window pieces, the skull, spider, and owl. For $8.84, they have some black velvety skulls and quite a few potion bottles to choose from. These are really pretty and well done for $3.24 a piece. And this snow globe that's next is just amazing. I love that they did some bats with the glitter. Really, really pretty for just under $10 a piece. And again, not my style, but definitely caught my eye. Now these skulls have quite a bit of floral on top for $7.84. I thought that price was quite a bit high for what you get. I do like these little decorative plates for $3.84. They come in a few different prints and are black and gold. And going along with the black and gold, they did a few of these little plaques with insects on them, priced kind of high at $9.84 a piece. For $2.84, they did these little hanging ornaments with a cork back and glass front in an owl, a spider, and a raven. They also did a few pillows that go along with this theme, the bat, the skull, the raven on the skull, and the spider. These are all just under $6. Now for the last few items before we get into the more vintage inspired things, they do have a spinal column candle. They have a few glass bottles with a skull, a butterfly, and a spider on them, and they're back. The ceramic figurines this year are back that were so popular in the black cat, an adorable little witch, and of course the owl and pumpkin witch returning from last year. They also did a few miniature figurines this year for $3.84, a gray cat, a green witch, and a pumpkin man. Next to those for $2.84, they did a few wooden pieces, an adorable cat, ghost, and pumpkin. I just wish they didn't use the raffia, and they put it on with a lot of glue. Up top for $6.98, they have some really nice pieces. They have this singular pumpkin, this stacked pumpkin, lots of little galvanized detail, and a really nice wooden witch's hat. Back from last year are the 344 Boo signs. These are little black ceramic standing pieces. I like it so much, I already own one. And speaking of Boo, let's get into a few of their vintage looking pillows. These are all just under $6. The Boo and pumpkin all have that towel material, as does the black pumpkin on the orange background, and the trick or treat portion of this pillow on a black background. Some new standing pieces of wood decor for $4.98, under $5, are these light up signs in the jack-o'-lantern and black cat. Another pair of new items are these jack-o'-lantern votive holders. They are just under $7 and come in black and orange. Right next to those, I found this little pumpkin lantern with a handle in galvanized corrugated metal for $4.44. And for $11.84, they have these wax melters in the skull, the jack-o'-lantern, and a bronzed skull. Now we're going to get into quite a few signs, starting off with these little jack-o'-lanterns on a wood backing in metal for $3.44. Next to those for $4.44 are the hanging trio of pumpkins. It does come in two versions, just like last year. And speaking of last year, I know everyone was so excited about these little votive holders, and they're back. Another thing that's back this year, but slightly different, are these little countdowns to Halloween in two versions for $5.34. For $3.98, they did two hanging vertical signs, the cats and jack-o'-lanterns, the ghosts and spiders in wood, and also in wood for $4.44, a Happy Halloween banner. Something else that is back this year are the witches. Now, I shared these last year, and this year I think they're even cuter. The first one in orange and black. The second one is almost the colors of candy corn, and yes, that is a giant candy corn in her jack-o'-lantern basket. They also did one in green, dressed in black. I gotta give Walmart props because the attention to detail on these is amazing. This one on the end even has a little pocket watch, and they're just $10.97. For $7.84, they have a few pumpkins to choose from. These in white and orange in Trick or Treat. They also come in Welcome. And also in Welcome for $2.98, they do have a few small signs in Welcome, Beware, and Boo. These are the perfect size for a tiered tray. Another item priced really well, I think, for $9.98 are these hanging signs in the Witch's Inn and Welcome with the little witch's legs and a tutu. And you're probably seeing our next item out of the corner of your eye. For $19.97, they did a spectacular job on this vintage inspired wreath. It's all plastic ornaments, so no worry about glass ornaments breaking on you. Down here for 98 cents a piece are a few hanging wooden ornaments in the pumpkin, spider, ghost, bat, and skulls. Some more hanging pieces for $4.44 in wood is the black cat with a welcome sign, the jack-o'-lantern in Happy Halloween, and it also comes in this cute ghost with a little bit of ribbon in Trick or Treat. For $2.98, they have three vertical signs. This one in Welcome with a candy corn at the end, the Happy Halloween version, and Trick or Treat with a galvanized bat. And next to that, something new this year, they do have this witch's hat hanging sign for $5.44 with an adorable miniature broom in Happy Halloween. Now down the aisle, I found a few more versions of the last hanging wooden signs, again in the jack-o'-lantern, also the ghost, this one in Boo, and a slightly different version of the black cat. And something back again this year for $5.94 are the Trick or Treat and Happy Halloween pumpkins. Down below, they have a few more pumpkins to choose from for $4.64 in Trick or Treat and two versions of Happy Halloween. Now for a few smaller boxed signs for $2.58. They have four to choose from and some ribbon for $2.34 right next to it in a few different prints. They also have a few hanging felt ornaments in the bat, ghost, witch, and jack-o'-lantern for $1.84. Here's a few more hanging signs. Happy Halloween. These are just under $6 and come in two versions, including this one in welcome. This year they have three small decorative dishes to choose from in the ghost, the cat, and the jack-o'-lantern. A couple more hanging vertical signs for $3.98. This one in Trick or Treat and this one in Happy Halloween. For $3.84, they have a few witch's leg picks in orange, purple, and green. And they also have a smaller version, these for $2.88. These come in the witch's feet, hands, and hat. Down below, they have quite a few glittery pumpkins for 98 cents to choose from. And speaking of glitter, they do have some jack-o'-lanterns, and one of them has some candy corn coming out the top. These are $6.44 a piece. They also have some light-up jack-o'-lanterns for $4.96 in purple, black, and orange, and some lanterns. So these are the only ones I've seen so far. They do have an LED candle in them and are $11.44. I'm sure this is just the beginning of what they're going to be putting out. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me to Walmart to preview all the new Halloween items hitting the shelves. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon.